morning, everybody. Mystic Moon Goddess. Someone feels like a fucking idiot today, excuse my language. They didn't want to believe what they had in front of them. They didn't want to believe the truth. The truth of something they were reading that was right in front of them. They didn't want to believe it. Instead, they were accepting the pain of it and just going on about their day because they felt that was wrong, or they misunderstood it, or it was the wrong information, whatever they were reading. It wasn't the truth. Instead, they accepted the pain of it and started fulfilling their needs in other ways with drinking. But then, during their drinking, they saw a strategy of a flirt and seduction and an engagement marriage proposal with a narcissist that the narcissist was doing. Give me 1 second. I gotta move the other cards so I can read this reading. Once they saw it, they took a step back in shock. It gave them a determination to be serious about the loss of freedom. And they needed to reassure themselves for the 100th fucking time. And pacify their little pussy ass self. Because you masculines are acting weak. And us divine feminines are tired of your weakness. It helped them to identify as they were seeking and searching. A romantic entanglement sexual encounter. In love at first sight. A soul connection. And that they needed to banish whatever they were in. Excuse me. And they needed to protect themselves. And they asked God for mercy. What was God's answer? God's answer was... What was God's answer? You don't see what's right in front of you. The truth. The truth of a betrayal and the manipulation of the mind. A betrayal over a whole night of passion that was aggressive right before your eyes. An aggressive invitation. It was an aggressive invitation, that narcissist, that flirt and seduction. That you accepted from a narcissist. You accepted the invitation, the aggressive invitation, the betrayal. The betrayal, the aggressiveness of the kiss of death, the death of the situation between you and your divine feminine. You chose a narcissist over your divine feminine. And sadly, you actually saw too late that you were being manipulated and controlled by a narcissist. A narcissist that flirted and seduced you and had you propose. And let's keep on going. And the bottom card of the deck is marriage. That ended up in a marriage. You chose a whore over your divine feminine. And sadly, you have seen too late. That's what it was all along. Because you chose something that was not your destiny. It was crazy. Moving forward, because you saw the darkness. You saw darkness in the middle night. You know what you saw? The abundant queen that God was trying to give you in the new beginning of abundance. And you sat and watched the judge and jury. Judgment. Judge and jury. You sat and watched. And now you feel like a fucking clown and you're in anxiety. So many cups of darkness were left for you to see as they were taken from you, the whore and whoever she was with. She was cheating and cheating. You saw something because whatever you saw, it made your emotions transform because the lights went out. You were in the complete darkness. There ain't no olive branches, there ain't nothing that your divine feminine is going to extend to you anymore. Because when she said, I'm fucking done with you, lights are out on you. You don't feel her energy. You don't feel nothing. You saw the gift of darkness. You are in the gift of darkness because that's what you wanted. So your divine feminine gave it to you because that's what you wanted. You are seeing reality and the illusion at the same fucking time. You are under judgment for attaching yourself to her abundance and growing on it. You did not realize she was the fucking bright light in your fucking wish fulfillment until she took all her gifts away from you. And that's her fucking justice for what you've done to her. She is in revenge because she wants to be with her choice of lover. And she's caused a death to this situation with you because she wants an equal give and take partnership. And you're in fucking shock because she walked away. Because you realize now She is everything that you fucking manifested. Everything that you wanted to grow with. After she ripped that horse mask off for the last fucking time and walked the fuck away, you realize she is the 10 of Pentacles because she has exposed everything. And you are sitting in the dark looking at the fucking light. You realize you are not a divine masculine. You realize she was always by your side and she was always protecting you. You realize that she is beautiful. You realize who the fuck she is when she walked away. Because she took that leap and walked the fuck away from you. You gave her a fucking broken heart. She stitched herself up over and over and over again, and you gave her a fucking broken heart. How does it feel to feel what she's been feeling? She showed you the dark gifts. She gave them back to you. Every time you gave them to her, she gave them back to you. She is the 10 of Cups, and she took that back from you because she's fucking High Priestess. She stitched up herself, stitched up her new beginning of truth. And as she exposed what the darkness done to you, and her light got brighter, you saw she was the gift of light. And you are in a rage because you didn't choose the loyalty, the Queen of Wands, the loyal one. She has been sitting back watching how you have been making her offers and her life slow and her destiny slow. And she's been taking notes on every fucking thing. And you had a huge fucking tower to see it all. And you can't breathe because you realize you were stabbed in the back by everyone around you. And you caused your own self-stagnation. You are in a passionate rage because you saw all the fucking snakes. But you know what you didn't see? The gift that was right in front of you all along. The divine feminine. That's what you didn't see. Instead, you took the darkness and the dark boy. That's what you were seeing. That's what you were seeing. When God was giving you the chance of being a higher font, you chose something else. You chose to keep the mask on. And now you have a light in your hand and you're in a fucking rage. While the divine feminine is sitting in her sadness, wondering what in the actual fuck is your fucking problem? And you're in despair. Because you didn't want to take the light. You didn't want to see that she was the strength. And you didn't want to take the light in the dark from her. Nope, you didn't want it. You didn't want it at all. What you had is what you wanted. So that's what she gave to you. The divine feminine gave to you. That's what you wanted. You were resisting being Romeo with her. You were resisting it. And when she was keeping her secrets and letting go of the past, she crossed the barrier and walked away from you, using her self-control and her patience. Because she's the divine feminine. Looks like you lost out on your destiny because you chose controlling, and she's moving forward. Because she wants magical love.